Good morning, everyone. So today we're going to finish our lesson on systems of equations using substitution. As you see, this is the activity that is located on the slides for you. We're going to work on clock number 2 today. So we're going to work on this in class, and then this is the video that you can watch. Your job is to complete clock number 1 as your homework. Remember, that is due tomorrow, and again, if you have any questions, just reach out. Myself or Mr. Franz can help you. So the first thing that you're going to need to do, and you're going to probably notice that it's already done for you, you just need to move your starting piece to, well, the starting piece. So we're starting right here. So what we have to do now is we're going to need to substitute in one of our equations for the other one. So the first equation that we have is x equals 9, and the second equation we have is 4x minus 2y equals 32. So I'm going to go to this next page just so I can have a little bit more space for my work. So we have x equals 9 and 4x minus 2y equals 32. 4x minus 2y equals 32. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug in this x equals 9. Sorry guys. This x equals 9 in for x. So remember, the whole point of substitution is substituting in some value for either x or y. So when we do that, we're going to have 4 times 9 minus 2y equals 32. So now you need to multiply 9 and 4, and you end up getting 36. So you have 36 minus 2y equals 32. And then again, the ultimate goal here would be to get the negative 2y by itself. So we're going to subtract 36 on both sides. When we do that, we're left with negative 2y equals negative 4. To get that y by itself, we're going to divide both sides by negative 2. And that will leave us with y equals positive 2. Negative 4 divided by negative 2. 2 negatives make a positive. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So now, remember, step 1 is to get your equation simplified somehow, either x equaling something or y equaling something. And that was already done for us in number 1. Number 2 is to solve for the other variable. And then number 3 is if you haven't already simplified down for that first variable, you do that. Well, luckily for us, we already are simplified down. We know that x is 9, and we figured out that y is 2. So now, if we go back to the other page, what we're going to have to look for is 9, 2, which is right down here. You're going to drag it, and that's going to go in the place for 1. So now you're going to repeat exactly what we just did. So now this next equation, or system of equations, is y equals x minus 1, and then 2x plus y equals 17. So same thing here. I'm going to extend my page so we can do a little bit more work. So our next equation is y equals, let me get my little smaller pen here. So y equals x minus 1 and 2x plus y equals 17. So again, remember, first step is to solve one of the equations for either x or y. And again, fortunately for us, the first one is already done for. So we already have y equals x minus 1, so all we need to do is substitute in this information here. So we just need to substitute in x minus 1 for y. Because remember, we're substituting in, if y equals y, then that means x minus 1 equals x minus 1. So that means we're going to have 2x plus x minus 1 equals 17. Now what we're going to need to do is combine our like terms. The like terms that we have are 2x and x. When we combine those, 2x plus x gives us 3x minus 1 equals 17. We're going to add 1 to both sides. When we do that, we're left with 3x equals 18. Divide both sides by 3, and x equals 6. So step 1 again was simplifying one of the equations, which was already done for us. Step 2 is figuring out our first variable. So the first variable we figured out was x. And now the second variable that we're going to have to figure out is y. So you're probably thinking, well, didn't we already do that because the first one was done for us? So in this situation, y still has a expression connected to it as x minus 1. So it doesn't actually have a set number. So we need to actually simplify. So this is step 3. To simplify, we're going to just plug in the value we got for x into the expression. So that means y equals 6 minus 1. 6 minus 1 equals 5. So that means our solution for this system of equations is 6, 5. So if we go back to our other page, we look here, do we have 6, 5 as an answer? We do. That moves on to 2 o'clock, and then we go on to the next equation, or systems of equations, I should say. So let's look at the next one. So I'm going to do this last one for the video. Hopefully you join us for class so it makes a little bit more sense. And then if you have any questions, again, make sure you reach out and ask. We are here for you whenever you need. All right. 6, 5 is our next one. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, guys. So 6, 5. So our two equations that we're going to be working with are x equals y plus 2 and x plus 3y equals 26. So step 1, get one of your equations simplified with either x or y on one side. And that is done for us. Step 1 here, boom, done. So that means now we're going to plug this expression in for x. So that means we're going to have y plus 2 plus 3y equals 26. We're going to combine our like terms, y and 3y. When we do that, we're going to end up with 4y plus 2 equals 26. Subtract 2 on both sides. And then we have 4y equals 24. Divide both sides by 4 to get y by itself. And 24 divided by 4 equals 6. So this was step 2. Substituting in one of your equations into the other equation to get one of your first coordinates. So we figured out y. So now we need to figure out x. So again, in this situation, x is an expression, not an actual ordered pair, or not an actual just number. So what we're going to need to do is plug in 6 into our original expression. You could plug it into either. You could plug it into the x equals y plus 2 or x plus 3y equals 26. Either one, I'm gonna plug it into this one because it's already simplified for me. So all I have to do is write x equals 6 plus 2, step 3, and 6 plus 2 equals 8. So my ordered pair is 8, 6. So then again, go back to my first on the original page, look for 8, 6, boom, it's right here, it goes on 3 o'clock. So this is all you're doing. You're going to go around the clock. There's 12 problems that you'll have to complete to figure out your next solution. Hopefully this makes sense. We're going to go through this in class. Have a good day.